I was thinking about, I drank some beers, and I thought, I wonder if it's true that you are worse at programming when you're drunk. So here is a problem from this programming practice page. I've never looked at this problem before. It's the first time I see it. Young Mirko threw matches over the floor. His mom didn't like that. Ordered to pick them up. And if they don't fit, throw them in the neighbor's garage, where his mom hopefully won't find them. Help Mirko determine which of the matches fit in the box. A match fits in the box if its entire length can lie on the bottom of the box. If the entire length can lie on the bottom of the box. I wonder if you can put two matches. The input is the number of matches and width and height of the box. Number of matches 5, with height 4. So if now there is no 2, but if there was two of length 2, they would fit above each other. Never mind. Let's follow the instructions and not care about the case when two matches are above each other. So let's first download the sample data. So this is what it looks like, the input, and the answer should be like this. DA if the match fits the box, and NE if it does not. Okay, so the height is 4, so this, and this should not fit. 1, 2, these two fits, but the 5. The width is 3, the height is 4. This one should not fit in the box. But it says that it should in the sample output. Okay, let's look at this one. 17. How can this one? 20. The length of one match. I don't get it. If the height of the box is 17, how can you fit a match of size 20 in it? Okay, if its entire length can lie on the bottom of the box. Okay, so the bottom is, if this is 3 times 4, the bottom is square root of 3 times 3 plus 4 times 4. Okay, let's do that. Let's first read these 3 numbers and call them N, W, and H. N, W, and H should be input empty string reads one line from standard in. But what do we want to do with this line? We want to treat, let's see. We want to split it into 3. And there is a function called split that does exactly this. And then for each output of this split, I want to translate it to an integer. So there is a Python function called map that does this. And the data type, int. So this should work. Let's, to be sure, just print N, W, and H. So that's a short Python program that just does the first line. 5, 3, 4. So it worked. And just to be sure that it is integers, let's try to multiply widths and heights instead. And it worked. 3 times 4 is 12. And now, what do you call it? The diagonal. Diagonal should be square root. So, how do you calculate square root in Python? Math. Okay, we have to use math to get square root. Import the math library. So that should be first. From math, import a square root. Square root of what? Well, the Pythagoras formula says width squared plus height squared. So let's just print the diagonal. See if that works. And that should be, I want the width and height too. So the diagonal should be a little bit longer than the width and height. So that seems correct, 3, 4, and 5. But that should not always be the case. 2, 12, 17. It should not always be an integer, the square root. No, now it's a float. Okay, so the problem here is what happens if a match is exactly 5. And of course that is here. It's exactly 5. Okay, so that is a rounding problem with the floats to integers. But we'll just assume that Python can handle this. Okay, so that seemed to work, the diagonal. Now I want to try, how many? 5. I want to read 5 integers. I want to read n integers, because we read the n here, the number of lines that comes. So, and underscore means we don't care about, we just want to do this 5 times. I want to read a line and do basically this again. But I can just do this int input, because it's just one number. So what is that? That is the length. Length. If length is what? Less than or equal to diagonal. dA. NE. So let's see if that works. Okay, that's actually correct. I have to cut the whole input file. DA, 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 NE, NE. And here it should say NE, DA, the second one. Yeah, that seems to work. Let's see if I can just submit this. Accepted. That was not so hard.